We start with some from France from an excellent designer called Canismos. Here you will see a number of different features and colours on the walls, different types of overhangs and roofs. You will find framing made from bamboo, as in this example, as well as regular timber frame examples. As you may be aware, industrial hemp is a sustainable alternative to many industries, including building, plastics, paper, fuel, textiles, and many more. Today we're looking at the use of hemp in buildings. As you can see, you are not limited by any specific designs when using industrial hemp. There are also a number of different methods used for hemp building. A lot of these here are from the original method developed over in France and now quite popular also in the UK, as you can see from some of these designs and drawings. They are based upon the inside part of the industrial hemp plant, which is called the shiv. The shiv is processed from the industrial hemp stalk and separated and then blended with a mix of lime to create a very strong, excellent insulating and breathable material. This method has been used all over the world and for a very long time, including this 300-year-old Japanese hemp house. Houses made of hemp could help combat climate change. According to researchers at the University of Bath in the UK, houses made of hemp and timber could help combat climate change by reducing the carbon footprint of building construction. Buildings and other built infrastructure contribute to around 19% of the UK's footprint. 40% of Australian waste is actually building waste. And homes now account for 27% of our family carbon footprint. Buildings use 40% of total energy consumed, and that's down from 68% in 2002. Cement production accounts for 5% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions. And it's now been demonstrated that hemp masonry has many advantages over conventional building materials in terms of a wide range of energy and sustainability parameters, including that hemp is very durable and suitable for external and internal wall construction, and may be readily modified by creating openings in existing walls. Also, hemp is energy efficient. It has a rare combination of good insulating properties and a significant thermal mass. Low embedded energy. It's largely based on a combination of naturally occurring raw materials and organic renewable resources. No baking is required, a masonry product that does not need to be kiln baked. It's a carbon sink. It's suitable for carbon sequestration. It's breathable, one of my favourite uses. It provides healthy internal environments. It's also fire resistant, ideal for bushfire prone areas. It's lightweight, may easily be combined with timber framing, is recyclable, capable of 100% recycling in new construction, and its acoustic properties are fantastic. Blocks made from the Australian Centre for Construction Innovation at the University of New South Wales were trialled over 10 years to find a new method that's even more sustainable for building with industrial hemp. Trial walls were created and trial methods of framing were assessed for shrinkages. Before rendering, hemp has a rather natural look and can be discoloured. With clean hemp, this is not so. Here is an example of a retrofitted hemp masonry wall with hemp lime render, which ensures the breathability of the wall is retained. This method, as used in Australia, is very different from the earlier methods discussed. The whole hemp stalk is used in Australian hemp building. This means that no processing is required and that you could even actually grow your own hemp for your own hemp house. The first hemp houses were built in Ireland in County Monaghan. This small hemp building is built to a standard frame house with a mix of hemp shiv and hydraulic lime structured around the timber. It's finished with a lime rendering, both inside and out. And such buildings have the ability to be carbon negative for the construction, and result is a healthy, breathable, energy-saving home. Here's some further examples of some unusual and interesting designs that are all based around a timber frame, where hemp is being used as the infill material. It encases the timber frame completely, so the whole building is fully breathable, fireproof and rodent proof. It's also suitable for cold area locations as well as hot area locations. Hemp houses in Switzerland are an example of this. This hemp house in Switzerland is built up off the ground to avoid snow gathering around the base of the walls in the winter. They've chosen to allow this timberwork to remain exposed as a feature in this home. The hemp lime mixture is mixed to a light fluffy consistency and then lightly tamped into the formwork. Generally in hemp houses constructed using the infill method, a lift of 600 centimeters high is laid all around the house. The formwork is moved up after 24 hours when a further 600 centimeters of hemp masonry can be laid. Hemp lime is also used as a roofing material. This is interior and exterior walls were left with its natural finish. Modern hemp houses look quite different. On the left you can see a bed and breakfast in Ireland, and on the right a modern home in Asheville in North America. The Suffolk housing product was an example where two hemp houses were part of a social housing development in the UK. Every step of their construction and subsequent occupation has been closely monitored by the British Research Establishment to compare their performance with conventional brick and block construction. This product was undertaken by the Suffolk Housing Society of Bury St Edmunds with the support of the Housing Corporation and St Edmundsbury Borough Council. Here it is before the render was applied, and this was the framing up. Same method of lightly tampering the masonry was used. This ensures the insulation benefits of the hemp in the mix are retained. Hemp stems have a hollow core. The curved sections of fibre enhance the insulation qualities of the material. The natural finish is retained on the interior walls, and floors in the Suffolk house were also constructed using the same hemp masonry. Installing electrical cables is quite possible and simple. Some larger examples of hemp buildings are this Admans Customer Service Centre in Suffolk, also in the UK. 8,000 square metres of hemp. The decision to build the Admans Brewery building from hemp masonry rather than conventional masonry meant that 500 tonnes of carbon dioxide emissions were saved during the building process, as hemp masonry captures carbon from the atmosphere and locks it into the fabric of the building. According to Professor Woolley from the Queen's University of Belfast, the warehouse development has catapulted this environmentally friendly technology into mainstream commercial building. The goals of this amazing building were bringing values to life. They wanted minimal environmental impact, maximum operational efficiency, and superior returns on investment. They really wanted a great place for people to work. This customer service centre itself was 4,400 square metres, with 60 to 70 staff on site, serving 1,000 customers today. They wanted a flexible layout with no columns inside, and the building position and design were also crucial. Other construction materials included curved gluelums from controlled sustainable sources, high insulation properties, and sourced from Scandinavia's longest gluelum beach in the UK. Lime hemp, the thermal performance, passive regulation of humidity and temperature, and carbon sequestration. Hemp came from a local source and was also used as a cavity insulation. Sedum was also used as an active insulation, which was warm in winter and cool in summer, and it also filters out pollutants from the air. Large quantities of carbon dioxide were absorbed from the atmosphere and oxygen released back into the air from this material. Rainwater harvesting systems were also used, providing water for roof, showers, lavatories and vehicle wash. There was solar shading over an overhanging roof, brise soleil reduced solar gains, heat measured in planning stages across all seasons, and solar panels heat water for the site. Truly a building to be proud of. One of Lime Technologies in the UK's latest project is one of Europe's leading eco-centres, the Centre of Alternative Technology, built using hemp walling. This was built in Machynlleth in North Wales. The project for the Wales Institute for Sustainable Education, WISE, is designed as a state-of-the-art 3-storey environmental education centre including a 200-seat lecture theatre, workshop spaces and student accommodation. I highly recommend a visit to this building. Hemp building in Australia is a new industry and opportunity for Australia itself to build on the global knowledge. Above examples are ideal technology for Europe using the European lime and process of decorticated hemp. Australia currently does not have any processing technology or the same lime. Therefore, hempcrete requires import of ingredients, not affordable or sustainable for Australia today. At thehempbuilder.com, we share 10 years of research and development in Australia in conjunction with the University of New South Wales, where we've shown a way to build with Australian whole hemp stalk where very little processing is required. The Professor of Construction Innovation at the University of New South Wales has helped create a stable binder using local Australian lime and hemp. It's now available for affordable housing, which is thanks to Klara, Lime Tech, Steve Allen, Martin and Tom for the help